Kayla, we are live, but I know you have to share to groups and stuff.
Yes, I'm just waiting.
Give us a second. I'll give you some love here.
I keep
For anyone
refreshing.
who's joining us. If you're joining us, let us know where you are joining us from. I'm joining you from my dining room in St. Louis, Missouri. Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
So, we are doing this on the business page, the Grace and Grit Studio business page. We also sharing it to YouTube, and we are also Kayla's in the process right now of sharing it to our Grace and Grit Studio Facebook group page.
Yes.
So that you guys can be watching it. And on the Facebook group page, I'm just wasting time, Kayla. On the Facebook group page, there is also a pin to the top, a Google survey, and that will serve as a entry to the drawing for free jewelry. And you have an opportunity on that survey to say what kind of jewelry you like, so that I can curate it for your own.
Mary Grace, our video says, sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. Learn more. Are we live on your end? Can you see on the business page? Because that's what it's saying. Just making sure. I can share it, but it says that the video is not working.
Okay, let me check.
Just to check. So maybe we're not. It's always technical stuff, you guys.
I know.
I don't know if people are seeing.
We don't even know if they're watching us right now.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. I gotta change even who I am.
So, yeah.
Now, why in the world?
So, can people see us?
All right. Yep, they can see us on this one.
Can they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, should I just share it in? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking down now. I'm looking up. I'm looking down. Okay, we're live.
We don't know what's going on, you guys.
Yeah,
oh my
share
God.
it, and then we can always share it again later.
Okay.
So,
we are going to share this. Sorry, you guys.
Sorry for wasting your time, dudes.
Yes.
Dudes and dudettes out there.
Grace and Grit Studio, where are you? Why can't I find you? I don't know. Is it because I'm not an admin or something?
Oh, I wouldn't think so.
I'm sorry, you guys. Why won't it let me? Will it let you share it? Sorry, you guys.
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
Yeah, will you do that? I'm so sorry, Mary Grace. I don't know. It won't let me share.
That's okay. I think it's working now.
Studio. Sorry, we're taking up 5 minutes of your time already, you guys.
We are. If you're on the business page, we have just totally wasted your time.
There we go. I see it.
If you're on the Grace and Grit Studio page, here we are. We're just coming up.
I see it. Gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. All right, you guys, as you guys are hopping on, let us know where you're from, because the cool thing about this is we're all over the world, you guys, and tuning in. Mary Grace does this every single Monday night for us, so we're super fortunate to have her. She is our executive vice president of the company. She is the main lady of this company. So welcome, everybody. Tag your stylist who invited you here too, and let us know where you're from. So what we're going to do is I'm going to interview Mary Grace on kind of the business opportunity of Park Lane and some questions. And she is the all-star of answering all of these questions. So get a pen and paper, get ready to take some notes, and we're excited to have you here. So Mary Grace. And I also, you guys, during the live, I'm going to be posting a couple times the Google form. Make sure you guys fill that out after you get done watching us, so you guys can get into a fun drawing that she always does too.
And if you are on have access to the business page, go over to the business page.
It's pinned to the top.
And share this. If you share this, we are going to put you into a drawing for some free jewelry for sharing too. So we would absolutely love that. You just never know who might be interested in an opportunity like this. And most of us find it by accident. So I hope that one of you finds that.
I did.
Joy.
6 years ago.
Absolutely.
I found this by accident and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So, all right, Mary Grace. So there's so many direct sales companies out there, from bags to purses to jewelry to all the things, right? Skincare products. Why in the world would somebody even pick direct sales?
Well, you know what? I think I'm just so average and I look at things so typically, like most people do, that I think it's super important to start that you don't have like an attitude like I had, where I didn't even know what direct sales was. I
Mhm.
immediately might do one of those things that we hear, like, is that one of those pyramid schemes? Is
Yep.
that where one of those things where you sign up a bunch of people and the people at the top make money and the people at the bottom don't? And absolutely not. No, that I don't really know what a pyramid scheme is. My understanding is they're illegal and people at the top make money and people at the bottom don't. And it's certainly not that way here. We all make money immediately. But direct sales really just means direct to consumer.
Mhm.
And it's actually a very popular way for people to shop right now, as you guys can imagine out there in the world. Like, people like to shop online, but they miss the personal connection. People
Mhm.
might like to shop in the mall, but they miss the variety of product. And here in direct sales, we can do it online or in person and make sure that we're acting as a connection between the company and you. So we can get you
Mhm.
like really great customer service. You know, one of my favorite stories, Kayla, about direct sales, because it just really hit home for me, is when David Bach, he wrote The Automatic Millionaire. It was on the New York Times bestseller list forever. It might still be. It was many, many years ago that he wrote it, though. And to just show my age a little bit, when I first heard him do this talk about direct sales, it was on a videotape. It was literally on like not a videotape, an audio cassette tape that I was listening to it. And David Bach was talking about how when he first came up with this plan on how just ordinary everyday people like you and I could become millionaires in a very short time if we would just follow his instructions of investing $300 to $500 a month. And like a short time, I mean like 10 years could be a millionaire. And he said he very quickly realized as he presented this plan to people that there was a way bigger problem than people wanting to become millionaires. People were almost 99% of the people that he came across were living not even paycheck to paycheck, beyond paycheck to paycheck,
Right.
meaning like they had less money than month. And at the end of every month, they were putting additional things either on a credit card or,
Mhm.
rolling it over to be paid and however they were doing it. So they certainly didn't have $300 to $500 to invest. And he said, okay, so he made it his mission to solve this problem on how people could make that extra money. And he said, with everything he looked at, he realized there would be so many sacrifices for people. Maybe a stay at home mom would be forced to go back to work. Maybe people would have to make a career change. Maybe they would have to work all kinds of hours that they didn't want to work and have time away from their family. And he literally said with this kind of voice, he goes, and that's when I discovered direct sales.
Yep.
And he said it was like the answer. And you and I know that because we've been in this industry. But he goes, it was the total answer because you get to decide when you want to work. You get to decide if you even want to work. You get to decide what time you want to work. You get to decide, especially in today's world, if you want to run an online business, if you want to do an in-home business. You can take off. You can go back again, like without losing any steps or strides. So direct sales has been a real life changer for me. It's definitely not for everybody, but I think it's for everyone to try. And you will always leave with more than you came with. So I am a huge proponent of direct sales. I put 4 kids through college with cash with direct sales. And I originally started in direct sales because I wanted to make maybe $100 to help pay for groceries. So
Mhm.
it's just amazing what you can do with it. I love it.
Right. But why jewelry, Mary Grace? Why?
Yeah, there's all kinds of different products that you could represent. In
Yeah.
fact, if you go to Google, I'm interested in direct sales, when some pointers pop up, one of the pointers that pops up almost always is choose a product that you love. Okay, I get that, and I do love my Perkling jewelry.
Right.
However, I think if you want to be really smart, you pick a product that most other people love, and that's jewelry. So this goes all the way back to like the Levine family who started the company in 1955. They knew they wanted to use the direct sales model. Very unselfishly, they wanted to be able to create wealth for their family, but also to help families like yours and mine create wealth all these generations later. So they knew they wanted direct sales. They weren't sure what product, and they hired these consultants to go out into the world, and they did not tell the 3 consultants about the others having been hired. They were all 3 separate companies, and they said, go out into the world, do your homework, come back and recommend your top 3 product choices, and be prepared to defend your answers. And honestly, the Levine family, they didn't think it was going to be jewelry. They were looking at maybe a home product.
Right.
And yet all 3 consultant companies came back with jewelry, number 1 across the board.
Yeah.
All of the other choices varied, but jewelry was number 1 across the board. And this is how they defended their answers. And this is what I have lived now in doing jewelry for 15 years. So first of all, from a salesperson standpoint, which is us, fashion directors, okay, the audience, we sell to absolutely everybody. Every demographic in the world, literally, enjoys accessories, has some kind of jewelry, right? It has at one time. If they absolutely can't stand jewelry, which doesn't happen, it's one of the number 1 gifts in the world, candy, flowers, and jewelry.
Yeah.
It's a feel-good product. It's one of the only products that sales actually go up in economic hard times instead of down, because it's like an affordable luxury as opposed to maybe a new car, or a new house, or even a whole new outfit, but a piece of jewelry. It withstands the test of time. Jewelry has been around since, BC.
Right.
And beyond. And forecasting, it shows that it's going to go up, up, up in the next years. It's certainly not going anywhere. We wear our product. Not only do we wear our product, but our customers wear our product. This is so cool, you guys, because referrals and people coming back after the compliments, and it is a feel-good product. Jewelry is one of the number 1 conversation starters in the world. It's one of the number 1 things that we get compliments on. And it is literally proven to increase your serotonin levels when you catch little glimpse of yourself in it.
I know, it makes me feel better.
Oh my God, absolutely. Absolutely. It's very inexpensive to ship and store. It's very easy to carry. So we do an awful lot online. 78% of our sales are done totally online now.
Which is huge.
Yeah, but I personally love to do also some of the personal appointments, private showings. I can put a bag the size of my purse over my shoulder and off I go. So it is really, really a remarkable.
You could literally just grab a tray of jewelry and go to a coffee date, and voila.
Yes, absolutely.
So fun.
Yeah. So jewelry absolutely is the place to be. Absolutely.
Okay. So we found out why direct sales, why jewelry, and now why would they choose Park Lane over other jewelry direct sales companies?
Did you even know there are other direct sales jewelry companies? Well, there are. Okay, well, I'll tell you why I chose it. And this is a very, I'm not going to name names because I have so much respect for all of the direct sales companies. But coincidentally, 15 years ago when Park Lane approached me, because I had been a high-level leader at another company, another jewelry company approached me the same week. And, of course, I saw it as a sign or whatever. And I was very tempted because the president of the other jewelry company used to work with this individual, thought really highly of them. They wanted to hire me like for staff, like somebody that would train all of the people in the field. And but I looked at all the programs and I looked at what was available. And I chose Park Lane for these reasons, okay? One of them is, to my knowledge, I haven't found another one yet, we're the only full-service jewelry company. So again, without naming names or products, I'll just give you an example. There are a lot of jewelry companies out there that just have a niche market. So maybe they're all silver, okay? Maybe they're just all charms. Maybe they're Swarovski crystals. Maybe they're pearls. It's wonderful and they have beautiful stuff, but that's going to narrow your audience. So I love that we're full service. We run the gamut, and no matter who sees our jewelry, they're going to like something that we have available. And my customers have said that to me. We've been around since 1955. This was very attractive to me. We're debt free. And we're cash rich. Okay. We know we're going to get our paychecks every week. But not only that, I mean, it's wonderful and they can afford to put bunches and bunches into our programs and our inventory and everything. But also, like, we get a lot of buying power because the jewelry houses and the designers and stuff, they want to do business first and foremost with people that they know are going to be able to pay them, especially in cash, right?
Oh my
Today's world. So I loved the security of it all. And yet there's still so much of us that is always evolving and new. It's like I used to say to my husband, it's like all of the security of a cash-rich, well-established company, but the newness and excitement of a startup company, because we're so like understaffed and the best kept secret really in so many places.
Right.
Our programs. Okay, so we have a customer sale that's ongoing that nobody else can match. And for what they can't match them realistically because of how long we've been around and how good the original founders were with the money. So they just can't match them. So like our customer sale is buy 2 items for regular price, get 4 for half. Your 2 regulars should be your least expensive. People can't afford to do that, other people.
Right.
Now, not only is that so powerful, and we absolutely love being able to see the look on our face when we offer that sale, but it's very easy to remember. So people will pass the word, and that's word of mouth. I'll be like, did you hear about their sale? Blah, blah, blah. So that's, and remember when a little bit ago, I said, people wear our product. We don't want them wearing one thing that they bought. We want them wearing those 6 things that they bought with the sale. Right. Yeah, so it's very, very fun. In the same vein, we offer a hostess program, which means like I explain it as if Macy's, like, let me think of somebody. Like if Sephora is in Macy's.
Yes.
Sephora is paying Macy's over. Right. Like rent. Right. We don't pay people rent because we do this way that we do it. Okay. But what we do is we pay the people who bring people to us, and we pay them in free jewelry. Right. So we call those people like hosts. Okay. So like if online, Kayla got on a Zoom or a Facebook and invited 10 friends, and I was here to show jewelry to all 10 friends, I'm going to reward Kayla, and I'm going to give Kayla $20 free per order. Doesn't matter how much your friends spend. And when she gets to 10 orders, I double it. Then it's $40 free per order. So Kayla could get 10 $30 orders, which is a $300 sale for Park Lane and for her. But I, as the person who introduced her to those 10 friends, would get 40 times 10, 400 in free jewelry. And that's just the first step of our program. Yeah. So again, do we want our hostess to have a lot of jewelry or a little bit of jewelry? We want her to have a lot, right? And then we do compete for people's time. So it's so incredibly generous. In the same vein, most people that are listening to this are like, get to the good stuff. How do we get paid? We have the highest paid fashion stylists in the industry. In fact, other companies used to have to raise their minimums just to meet where we were, know? So we start our newest people off at 30%. We also have a program like I took advantage of, where because I had experience already in direct sales, they brought me in at a level that was more commensurate with the experience that I had, and I started at 50%. Oh, and you're at 50%. Everybody can work themselves up to 50% commission very, very quickly. And that's just the start of it, you guys. There's weekly bonuses, there's monthly bonuses, quarterly bonuses, annual bonuses. Yeah. So with the same amount of activity from my other company where I made $250,000, here it was 700 and something thousand. So that's a big difference, okay, for the same exact kind of activity or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then anything that you can think of. I know I'm like probably talking too much, but it's so exciting. But like trips, like. So any like we compare 2 trips a year. So we knowingly compare and we look at what other direct sales companies offer, and we say, okay, we're going to do that too, and then some. Okay. Then we have a car program, the white Mercedes. We have our average consultant can earn anywhere, like usually can earn up to $1,000 in free jewelry every single month. Our customers, the best way to buy your jewelry is to become a rep. Because imagine everything that you spent. You also get a paycheck every week. And we get paid every week. So people absolutely love that. So I could go on and on, but really, we truly are just a remarkable,
we are. And it's just so nice, everybody that's watching, just because your upline sells this way doesn't mean you have to do it that way. You can do it that way. You can do it online, in person. Do you have a boutique? Do you just want to buy for yourself? Park Lane supports you.
Absolutely.
It's so amazing. So
I truly don't know why everyone doesn't do it.
I know.
I really don't, because there's nothing to lose.
You have nothing to lose. Say yes, try it out. If you don't love it, go back to being a customer, right? That's what always Mary Grace says. So
wait, I gotta say this one other thing, because this is most attractive to most people, and I always forget to say it because I'm so used to it. We don't have minimums. No. So you really can do it as little or as much as you want. There's no like, if you don't do this much, you're gonna lose something. Once you achieve titles or raises, They don't take them away from you.
Don't ever
They're-
get demoted.
Yes. So there's no going backwards
Nope.
here at Park
Ever.
Lane. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, good for you. But if you've ever been with another company, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's wonderful not to have that anxiety. Wonderful.
Right, exactly. So to wrap this up, one last question, you guys, is a lot of you might be on the fence or whatever and want to give it a try. But Mary Grace, why would they just start now and not just sit back and go, oh, my daughter's getting married in 3 months, I'm going to wait. Or I'm going on a trip in 4 months, I'm going to wait. Why would they not do that?
Well, Kayla's one of my little mentees, and she's learned from me. Seriously, there's a success principle that all successful people have in common is that they don't overthink things, they lean in,
Just
and they
go for it.
trust that
Yep.
they're going to learn along the way. So just the fact that you're here right now and you got that little feeling in your stomach and you're thinking, start. I mean,
Try it.
just start. We have hundreds of years of experience here. We
Training.
have programs set up to help you learn. We're here to guide you and catch you and all that good stuff. So no, don't wait. Don't wait for like when someone graduates or when you retire or when you get less busy, because those things aren't going to happen. Put your toe in the water now.
Right.
We have an amazing special right now too, a kit special. For $99, you get to choose $600 worth of jewelry. $600 worth. $99 also just gets you into everything that you need to be part of, like the
They
back
get to
office.
choose their own kit. You don't get that from a lot of other
No.
companies. And you do so you're getting the $600 for $99. You're doing your launch party. You're getting paid off the launch party. Plus, you're the host, so you get the free jewelry off the launch party.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
all
So
the
if you
things.
put that $99 on a credit card and then you have your first show
you get paid
online,
back.
in person, however you want, the person who invited you to the call tonight would do your show for you. And yet you're the one who would get the paycheck. So you're going to get beyond that $99 back. And of course, the $99 is a business write-off, right away. But it also includes your own personal website, taking people's credit cards. We don't have any fees or anything. All of the images that I pay a professional to do so that you can literally run a cut and paste business. So truly now is the time. And then we have a new line coming out soon. So it's like, start now. And then
Get going.
when that
Join
new
us.
line comes, you're like ready to go. You guys, I really love what I do. And I love especially sharing it with other people. I hope that you're somebody listening tonight
Yes.
that's something you just got that little excited feeling in your stomach and you decide to join us. So be sure to fill out that Google survey that somebody's going to be a big winner. And I hope to meet many of you in a whole different way. Kayla, thank you. You're such
And you
a
know what?
sweetie.
One last thing, you guys. If maybe you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have my daughter that just lost her job, or a friend at work that wants a different job, or someone's always complaining about paying off that credit card, you guys, add them here. Let them know that we're here, and we want everybody. We want to share
Yes.
all the love with you guys. It would be super. What do we always say? It's if we don't share the business, it's what am I trying to say, Mary Grace?
If you don't share the business, you're selfish.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're almost being selfish if we're not sharing it. So we want to share this.
Yeah,
So
be sure
Thank
to
you.
recommend too. Thanks,
yes,
everybody.
thank you, Mary
Thanks
Grace,
again,
for always
Kayla.
doing this.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.